Hi, so this is a town called Rosedale, and I found the shrine, I don't know what you call that shrine thing, the rose garden. There's always a rose garden, and this is beautifully hedged with a rosemary hedging. Beautiful, looks well kept, so I'm pretty sure this is still remembered here to some degree. I don't know, I haven't seen many who are not part of the kingdom here, but they're not, like, I haven't found anyone except for the caravan park who accepts silver. He likes silver, not much into much else, and he's happy for me to do work around the caravan park, which is lovely. That's what we're supposed to do. Just wanted to show you the blooms. Beautiful time in Victoria. All the roses start coming out, and then you get your heavy winter and they all shut down again, but they weren't blooming up. They weren't blooming in Allera or Warwick. So I've travelled a long way, 1,600 kilometre, and that's your beautiful the Great Wall, and that is a round crown. That's the correct crown there, you can see. So that's our true monument. I'll just show you around the other sides. It's hard to get a good shot of this. It's just a proper monument. So here's our names. Let's see your name up there. I don't know. Your family. If you see your family. So there's a Cummins. I know a Cummins. Let's see. I'm just looking real quick before I... White and Stuckey Stewart. I should read all the names, shouldn't I? So you know where you've come from. Ayres, Ellen, Anderson, Andrews. There's some Andrews. I'm of a lineage of Andrews. That's nice. Cairns, Farley, Edwards. There's lots and lots of them. All our beautiful men, like our valiant World War II Rosedale honour plaque. Men and women who were born, resided or enlisted in Rosedale and served in World War II. So that's the World War II one. They always have a selection. Centenary of A.N.Z. Centenary of A.N.Z. This side is west. Wait. 9 o'clock. I think it's west. I'm not sure of my orientation, but I think it's 9. I think that's west. I get a bit lost when I move around the country. And there's the crown on this side. And that's the First World War. Sorry about the sun, it's 9 o'clock. No, it's not, it's nearly 10 o'clock. And that's the next one. So, and we've got Shire and Rosedale, Memoriam. Yeah, so it's, so that's Rosedale. I like the shrines because they're beautiful, and we have these in each of our towns and cities across this country, our country. Unfortunately, they've got 3 flagpoles, which means they're trying to divide us. And that's the plaque donated by Gary and Vicky Leeson. They've got national freedom, or nation's freedom, so I don't know. And that was donated 1995, 1996. And that's Australia Remembers type of, I don't know, I think people don't realise what they do when they do that. But, you know, it is what it is. It's falling off. Nowhere near the quality of this baby here that we made. But, yeah, it looks well kept. The park's beautiful. And this here, this is the old common school. I'll take you around and show you. And it's on the main road, which is Prince Street, Rosedale. So, and there's a beautiful, it's just beautiful. It's exactly what we've always been as a people, you know. Just this beautiful. So that's the school. It's the old school, common school. It's called Rosedale Common School, and yeah. So there's a playground next to it. I thought this was the school nearby, but it turns out it is a school, but it's the old common school. So you can see the old, how it's been built and everything. I thought it was a school, and I went past and I found that in fact it is a school. It was a school. So I don't know what if they use it now. But yeah, so there's a little amenities block here for the park, I suppose. And there's this, so that's here. Yeah, so that's the schoolyard, or was, and that's the school there. So looks like it's got a old school coffees, yeah, so it looks like it's used for something. It's got a little cafeteria in there, it looks like. But yeah, so it's interesting, isn't it? There's a wood carving over here. I'll show you the thing that tells me that it's a school in a second. What's this bit of rubbish doing here? Someone's lost a box of fruit. Yeah, so there's a wooden carving. Looks like the old tree was trimmed down and someone carved onto it. And that's very traditional for our people anyway, to be making things out of the things that are around for the kids. Rod Sheehan, yeah, it's very typical of our people to be doing this kind of amazing. It's a lizard looking thing. Isn't it amazing how that work, that service for someone else? It's just beautiful. Yeah, so it's very typical of our people to do things for each other, and we need to remember, don't we? We need to really remember. And so that was really nice. So yeah, there's a skateboarding ramp and a bit of a play area and a sitting area. I love Rosedale. Rosedale photo wall. The bench is reserved for squatters. Okay. I love Rosedale. It's pretty cool. So I'll go around and show you that sign, and then I was just on the way. We'll log out, hey? Oh, there's a nice, thank you, that's beautiful too. Should say thank you to the A.N.Z, but I don't think most people know much about it now. It's extremely disappointing. I have to talk to people and remind them and tell them. Some of them, it's not even reminding them, they have no idea. The schooling they've received hasn't really sunken in, and if they have received it, and the others just haven't been told. So we're at a big loss. So Rosedale Historic Walk, Wellington Shire Council, the heart of Gippsland. It is a beautiful part of the country. Can I get that to, I don't know if I can get that to show up. See, Rosedale Common School. See if I can get myself, there you go, maybe that works. Yeah, so pretty place, pretty nice. Yeah, so that's your old school ground, your old school and playground around the area, so beautiful. And all the little kiddies in the area would have gone in there. Not all of them, maybe a lot of them had mostly homeschool. They probably weren't there all day, I wouldn't imagine. They're probably like the usual. And there's the extension on the back. It would have been added later. And they've kept it up to date. They've redone the roof. So yeah, it's quite beautiful. Nice part of our history as a people, and we built these all over the country. We built these kind of things everywhere, especially in Victoria. Queensland has lots and lots of them. I don't know much about New South Wales because I just haven't spent a lot of time there. I've spent time there, but not where my family have been inside in the mechanics of the area. So the reason I know so much in Victoria and Queensland is because I've got family deeply entrenched in the history in those areas. Whereas in New South Wales, it's really superficial kind of... I have had family in there, but it's been less ingrained family. Where in Queensland, I have family in the Lutwyche Cemetery in Queensland isn't it amazing? Look how beautiful, all the flowers along the middle of the street. Yeah, so in Queensland, I've got family in the Lutwyche Cemetery, which is the soldiers' cemetery in Queensland, or one of them. And we came into Victoria. I was born there. My family was born in Victoria, except for one, and they came here from Scotland. But before that, everyone else, and after that, everyone else is born on this land. But Queensland and Victoria for the most part, but some of them are in New South Wales as well, like I said, and some are now moving out to Western Australia and different places. But for the most part, we were all, majority were Victoria and Queensland, and we would just travel in between. So there's a Lions op shop just past there. I'm not going to go there right now. I'm having a little wonder. Oh, I might go there, but I don't think I need to now that I thought of what I was doing. I'm going to go up to the patchwork. There's a patchwork shop up here, and there's a wool and cotton place down there on Prince Street. Can't see it from here. And then over this direction, down there on that corner somewhere, is a patchwork place. So that's where I'm heading. I can see a Latrobe Street, which is interesting. Latrobe is a good name in Victoria. Very strong name out in this area. Yeah, so that's a BP Rosedale. It's got a lot of modern things here as well, so it's quite a busy area. This is the main... Can you tell I'm on the main road, the main thoroughfare? So I'm going to get off. I'm going to let you all go. Actually, that's a stock place. I've got to go to the next corner. Anyway, I'm going to get off this and enjoy the beautiful morning sun and a bit of warmth while the sun's out, because it can get quite cold in the evening and the early morning. Oh no, it is this corner. There it is. It is this corner. It's right there. I thought I was going to have to walk further. See, patchwork and quilting. So I'm going to go there. I spent some time in the wool and cotton shop the other day. I'm just going to go in there and look around for enjoyment, really. I can't stay in my caravan all day. It'll make me crazy. So, yeah. All right. Have a good one.